Less than a week after President Biden announced new sanctions against Cuba, Tampa-based Cuban community is taking new steps now to call for change. These are videos from Cuba just a few weeks ago. That's when thousands filled the streets to protest the lack of food and medicine. We also saw protests here in Tampa Bay. ABC Action News reporter Lauren Rosella shows the new efforts Bay Area families are taking to get help from the federal government.
We stand with the people of Cuba. That's the message Maria Castillo and her family are displaying nearly every night here at the corner of Dale Mabry and Columbus Drive in Tampa.
For us, we know this has happened for 62 years, but this is one of the first times the numbers are so large in Cuba that they're actually in the street begging for the United States to intervene.
A proud Cuban American, Castillo has seen firsthand the devastation and heartache the Cuban regime has caused her own family and countless others.
They're screaming freedom. They're screaming that this is a dictatorship that is killing them.
Now Castillo is leading a letter-writing campaign to the White House. It says since the outset of the pandemic, conditions have worsened in Cuba, leading to widespread starvation, suffering, and death. Additionally, it asked the U.S. to remove the current regime and install a democratic system.
The first 250 letters were mailed to the White House. We did scan copies of all of them. That way we could continue to send them to elected officials.
One thing demonstrators say they really want elected officials to be aware of is the violence that's still happening there.
We hear your voices and we hear the cries of freedom coming from the island.
Last week, President Joe Biden came forward with new sanctions from the U.S. Treasury. Those target Cuba's National Revolutionary Police, who are said to be carrying out violence against demonstrators.
We're going to continue to add sanctions on individuals that carry out the regime's abuses. At the same time, we're increasing direct support for the Cuban people by pursuing every option available to provide internet access.
In the meantime, this group of supporters is on track to send hundreds more letters before the end of the week. In Tampa, Lauren Rosella, ABC Action News.